Is your life starting to feel like a game of whack-a-mole with tasks popping up faster than you can handle them? Is your to-do list longer than a Walmart receipt on Black Friday? Well, don't panic, because in this video, I'm going to reveal 5 game-changing strategies that will help you tackle overwhelm head-on. So stick with me and we'll turn your life from an avalanche of stress into a Zen garden of productivity. We've all been there, drowning in an ocean of to-dos, feeling like our heads might explode from all the stress and simply being overwhelmed by life. Trust me, I've been in that boat on many occasions. And the good news is, it doesn't have to be that way. See, managing stress is absolutely crucial for our overall well-being. And when we're constantly under pressure, it can lead to anxiety, burnout, and even affect our physical health. And nobody wants that, right? So that's why it's essential to learn how to deal with those overwhelming moments effectively. So in today's video, I'll be sharing 5 powerful strategies to help you tackle that overwhelming feeling and find your footing again. So these strategies include time management techniques, embracing the power of journaling, developing a growth mindset, incorporating physical activity, and cultivating positive relationships. So stay tuned to learn more about each of these strategies and how you can put them into action in your own life. And remember, it's all about finding what works best for you. So feel free to customize these strategies to suit your personal needs. So let's jump in and tackle that overwhelm together. All right, let's dive into our first strategy, time management techniques. So you know the saying, time flies when you're having fun? Well, time also flies when you're feeling overwhelmed, to the point where you can go hours or even an entire day and not have anything to show for it. So, managing your time effectively is crucial to getting back on track. Now, when you have a solid time management system in place, you'll find it's much easier to prioritize tasks, stay focused, and avoid letting that sense of overwhelm take over. So, let's explore 2 popular time management methods that can help you regain control of your schedule. So first, we have the Pomodoro technique. Now this method involves breaking your work into short, focused intervals, typically 25 minutes, called Pomodors. And after each Pomodoro, you can take a short break, and after completing your 4 Pomodors, you take a longer break. And it's an excellent way to maintain focus and prevent burnout. Now I provided some links in the description of sites where you can access free Pomodoro timers. Okay, next up is my personal favorite technique, time blocking. Now this technique requires you to divide your day into blocks of time, each dedicated to a specific task or activity. And by doing this, you can dedicate your full attention to one task at a time rather than getting overwhelmed by multitasking. Now, prior to doing time blocking, I would have a long to-do list that seemed like they never ended, and oftentimes the easiest stuff got done before the important task. But now I determine what the critical tasks are that will actually move the needle in my business. Then I assign each of those activities a block of dedicated, undisturbed time. And I'm telling you, the difference in my relief from overwhelm and my sense of accomplishment at the end of the day is significant. So now that you're familiar with these time management methods, it's essential to minimize distractions to make the most of your time. So here are some quick tips to help you stay focused. So first off, create a designated workspace that's free from distractions. See, our brains tend to gravitate towards distractions, so you need to eliminate those temptations. Then, turn off notifications on your device or use apps that block distraction websites. So this is a good time to put your phone in airplane mode. And then set specific goals for each work session so you know exactly what you want to accomplish. And like I mentioned before, I like to focus on critical tasks during my work sessions that I know are going to be aligned with my goals. So by implementing these time management techniques and minimizing distractions, you'll be well on your way to tackling that feeling of overwhelm and mastering your schedule. Okay, let's move on to our second strategy, embracing the power of journaling. Now, journaling can be a fantastic tool for managing stress and organizing your thoughts, which can also be helpful when you're feeling overwhelmed. Now, the benefits of journaling for mental health are numerous. So it can help you gain clarity, process emotions, track your progress, and even boost your mood. Plus, it's an excellent way to practice self-reflection and identify patterns in your thoughts and behaviors. Now, there's no one-size-fits-all approach to journaling, so it's essential to find a technique that works best for you. So here are some popular journaling methods to consider. First off, gratitude journaling. So each day, write down a few things that you're grateful for, and this practice can help shift your focus from the negative to the positive and boost your overall well-being. Now check out my video entitled Gratitude at Work to learn more about how gratitude journaling can be a game changer. Next up is a brain dump. So when you're feeling overwhelmed, simply write down everything that's on your mind. And this technique helps declutter your thoughts and can make tasks feel more manageable. See, I literally have a note app on my phone that I use to get thoughts out of my head, whether I'm in a line at the grocery store or waking up in the middle of the night. See, there's something freeing about moving thoughts out of your mind and into written form. And then finally, reflective journaling. So spend some time each day reflecting on your experiences, your feelings, and any lessons learned. Now, this method encourages self-awareness and personal growth. So which of these journaling techniques are you currently doing, or will you consider trying moving forward? Let me know in the comments below. Now, once you've chosen a journaling technique that resonates with you, the key is to make it a consistent part of your routine. So here are some tips to help you stick with it. So first off, schedule a specific time each day for journaling, whether it's first thing in the morning or before bed. And then keep your journal in a convenient location so you're more likely to use it regularly. And don't worry about perfection. Remember, your journal is a judgment-free zone. It's about expressing yourself and gaining insights, not about perfect grammar or writing a beautiful sonnet. Now, to be honest with you, I used to be resistant to journaling because I didn't want to add another task to my plate. But I got past my doubts and took the leap last year. And my only regret is not starting it sooner. See, the 10 minutes that I take to journal at my desk before I get my workday started is largely responsible for my days going much smoother. And by embracing the power of journaling and making it a consistent part of your life, you're going to be better equipped to handle feelings of overwhelm and to navigate the day's challenges with greater ease. Now let's dive into our third strategy, developing a growth mindset. So what is a growth mindset? Well, it's the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work, dedication, and learning from experiences. Now, this mindset stands in contrast to a fixed mindset, which assumes that our abilities are innate and unchangeable. Now, adopting a growth mindset has numerous benefits, such as increased motivation, resilience, and a greater ability to overcome challenges. And by viewing obstacles as opportunities for growth, you can prevent feelings of overwhelm and gain a sense of control over your life. Now, cultivating a growth mindset takes practice, but it's definitely worth the effort. So here are some tips to help you develop this powerful mindset. So first off, embrace challenges. So view difficult situations as opportunities for growth and learning rather than threats to your abilities. See, there's literally an opportunity to learn or grow in every challenge you face, if you choose to look beyond the discomfort of the challenge. Then, learn from failures. So instead of being discouraged by setbacks, analyze what went wrong and use that knowledge to improve your future efforts. See, when you're comfortable with failing forward, you realize that you never truly fail as long as you're learning and applying. And then focus on the process, which is the journey, not just the outcome or the destination. See, you want to celebrate your progress and the effort that you put in rather than solely measuring success by the end result, because sometimes the journey will result in a different outcome than you expected. So when you detach from the outcome and embrace the journey, it releases the overwhelm that comes from having a fixed mindset that success has to look a certain way. So let's look at a couple of examples of how a growth mindset can alleviate overwhelm. So let's say that you're faced with a demanding project at work that looks daunting. Well, instead of feeling overwhelmed by the scope of the task, this is your chance to view it as an opportunity to develop new skills and push your boundaries. So that paradigm shift will also allow you to approach the project in a more positive light, and 9 times out of 10, achieve better results. Here's another example, and this is going to be an example that we can all relate to. If you're struggling to balance your personal and professional life, a growth mindset can help you see the challenge as a chance to learn better time management and prioritize what truly matters to you. See, we all have the same number of hours in a day. So here's your chance to optimize how you use yours. And by developing a growth mindset, you'll be better equipped to handle the ups and downs and maintain a sense of control even in the most overwhelming situations. Now let's move on to our fourth strategy, incorporating physical activity. Now, exercise is a powerful stress buster, and it plays a vital role in helping you manage feelings of overwhelm. See, physical activity helps alleviate overwhelm by releasing endorphins, which are natural mood boosters that can reduce stress levels and improve your overall well-being. Plus, exercise can improve your sleep quality, increase your energy levels, and boost your self-confidence. All essential factors in combating overwhelm. And the great news is that there are countless types of exercises to choose from, so you can find the perfect fit for your preferences and your lifestyle. Now, here are just a few popular options to consider. Yoga. So this mind-body practice combines physical postures, breathing exercises, and meditation, making it an excellent choice for reducing stress and promoting relaxation. Cardio. So activities like running, swimming, and dancing can get your heart rate up, improve your cardiovascular health, and provide a healthy outlet to release stress. And then there's strength training. So lifting weights or doing body weight exercises can help build muscles, increase your metabolism, and enhance your mood, making it easier to manage feelings of overwhelm. Look, I already know what you're thinking. Come on, Ryan. How do you expect me to fit consistent exercise into my already busy schedule? Well, don't worry. I've got you covered. So here are some tips to making physical activity a part of your daily routine. So first off, start out small. Seriously, even just 10 to 15 minutes of exercise per day can make a big difference. So as you become more consistent, you can gradually increase the duration and intensity. And by the way, as you start seeing and feeling the benefits, you're going to want to do it more. Next, make it enjoyable. So choose activities that you genuinely enjoy so that you're more likely to stick with it. And then schedule it in, meaning treat exercise like an important appointment and block off time for it in your calendar. See, if you don't schedule it, it won't happen. And your body and your well-being has to be just as much a priority, if not higher, than your customers and your clients. Now, by incorporating physical activity into your life, you'll not only improve your overall health, but also build resilience against stress and overwhelm. Last, but certainly not least, our fifth strategy is cultivating positive relationships. So having a strong support system of friends, family, and loved ones can make all the difference in the world when you're feeling overwhelmed. Supportive relationships provide a safe space for you to express your feelings, gain perspective, and receive encouragement. Plus, spending time with people who uplift and inspire you can have a positive impact on your mental health and overall well-being. Now, in order to experience supportive relationships, it's important for you to be that which you want to see. So, how can you nurture these positive relationships in your life? Here's a few tips. Number one, active listening. So when someone is sharing their thoughts or feelings, give them your undivided attention. This shows that you genuinely care and value their perspective. In other words, move your eyes from your electronic device and make eye contact to show that you're interested. Secondly, empathy. So put yourself in the other person's shoes and try to understand their emotions and experiences. This helps create a deeper connection and creates a supportive environment. Next, communicate openly. So be honest and open about your feelings and encourage others to do the same. See, this builds trust and strengthens the bond between you. Plus, when you keep things inside and let them build up, it leads to overwhelm. So as a wise Disney character once said, let it go. Now on the flip side, it's equally important to distance yourself from toxic relationships or situations that can exacerbate feelings of overwhelm. So here are some ways to protect your well-being. First, set boundaries. So know your limits and communicate them clearly. And this helps prevent burnout and it ensures that you're not spreading yourself too thin. So knowing how and when to say no is priceless in your peace. Then prioritize self-care. So make time for activities that nourish your mind, your body, and your soul, and surround yourself with people who support your self-care journey. And then seek professional help. So if you're struggling with a particular difficult situation or a relationship, consider speaking to a therapist or a counselor for guidance and support, because there's no shame in asking for help. Okay, so whether you choose to use time management techniques, journaling, develop a growth mindset, physical activity, or cultivating positive relationships, I encourage you to give these strategies a try and see how they work for you. See, remember, it's all about finding what suits your individual needs, so feel free to tweak and adapt these methods as needed. And with consistency and effort, you're going to be well on your way to overcoming overwhelm. Now, one of my favorite Bible scriptures that can provide some inspiration and encouragement in times of overwhelm is Philippians 4:6-7. And it says, "Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done. Then you will experience God's peace, which exceeds anything we can understand. His peace will guard your hearts and minds as you live in Christ Jesus." So keep this in mind when you encounter overwhelming situations that try to rob you of your peace. Now, if this video has brought you any value, please take a moment right now and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. And if you have any comments or questions, please share them below because I'd love to hear from you and continue the conversation. So until next time, keep pouring into your life so that you can overflow into others.